Planet Dolan.
From strange bodily fluids to the scariest drug in the world, we look at 9 strange and disturbing things you can buy in the black market. Yeah, what's up, YouTube fans? Pringle the one in the building. How we doing today? And today, guys, I got some crazy new content for your face. So here we go.
Number 9.
Sometimes our artificial hair just won't cut it for the new wig you desperately need. Lucky for you, there's the black market. Human hair is quite the staple in the underground, with India being the chief supplier of other people's unwanted mops. Of course, lots of the products has been acquired in the legitimate way. You know, by breaking into salons and stealing it. I'm sure that's a nice way they get it as well. I suppose if you are desperate for perfect extensions, then it's worth the shady deals, right? Gotta get them nice locks.
Number 8.
Apparently the world is facing a shortage of sperm donations due to high demand. So good news, people with testicles. There's gold in your underwear. Underground sellers have taken advantage of the shortage, selling the life-giving goop at a premium to whoever the hell needs to buy semen so badly though. This has a lot of risk to it though. Normally when you acquire semen that's not from a lover, that is, you get the healthy, non-disease, no STD stamp of approval from a sperm bank. Hopefully whoever is buying this man sludge exercises a little bit of common sense with what they put in their body.
Number 7.
In need of a great mask for Halloween but short on cash? Well, our criminal friends have you covered. Movie quality silicone masks have been spotted for sale on the deep web, insinuating that they've probably been stolen from a film studio. But hey, who cares about that? I need to get that costume perfect. This just seems weird and creepy. Of all the things you could be making money off, why not just open a real store to sell masks? I mean, maybe it's just probably harder than being a criminal.
Number 6.
Ever get the sneaking suspicion that your doctor doesn't know what he's talking about, even though his degree is right there on the wall? I don't want to feed into your paranoia, but he may have acquired that fancy Harvard medical degree without going through the vicious hazing of a college education. Yes, want to be a lawyer, dentist, broke liberal arts graduate? Now you can for only spending a fraction of the amount of years a higher education would cost. But it's only a matter of time before the lack of actually knowing what they are doing gets them busted. Look right here, I graduated from Cambridge.
Number 5.
If sperm had you questioning why, then breast milk is also going to leave you scratching your head. Another one of the big shortages in bodily fluids has created a large demand for the motherly cream. The demand is so large that there are Craigslist-style sites that deal only in getting you a fix. Of course, like sperm, this comes with the risk of putting a stranger's bodily fluids on the menu. Oddly enough, the demand for natural milk has been due to a rejection of baby formula, which is also sold on the black market. So, whatever your preference, someone is willing to illegally feed your baby that good stuff.
Number 4.
Guns might seem pretty tame for the black market. And yeah, you're probably right. It's more the whole selling guns that are only used to assassinate people's part that's really fucked up. Pen guns that are only able to fire one shot and disguise to look like a pen obviously are fairly common on deep websites, for example. Hell, 3D printing has also opened up a whole new product line for one-shot plastic pistols for all your murderous needs. If someone is purchasing one-shot cover weapons, it's pretty safe to assume that they are planning a murder, not for self-defense.
Number 3.
Japan. I love commenting on you guys. You guys are something else. When it comes to weirdly specific sexual fetishes, you always finish first. Right in my heart. You guys are right in my heart. A few years back, the Japanese underground went absolutely crazy for worn female flight attendant uniforms. The demand was so high that seller could charge around $10,000 for someone's dirty work clothes. Oh, the dirtier, the better, probably too. It got so bad that Japanese airlines had to crack down on uniforms that were disappearing in fear that the fetish trade would tarnish their reputation. I'm not going to fly with them. They sell their uniforms to perverts, I hear. Japan, I love you guys.
Number 2.
A drug that will destroy your free will, wipe your memory, and can do it in the tiniest of quantity. Devil's breath from Colombia has been spotted many times in criminal trade. The drug, which scientifically is known as scopolamine, effectively turns people into zombies. Criminals use it for rape and theft, but it can also kill quite easily. Very dangerous drug.
Number 1.
The age-old slave trade is still alive and well in the black market, and it's insanely disturbing. People are kidnapped and sold mainly into sex slavery a lot more than you'd like to think about. Estimates have put human trafficking at making around $32 billion a year worldwide, which regardless of how much a human sells for, is still a hell of a lot of money. If you ever see an ad for a mail-order bride, you should probably consider how much you'd like to be captured and be sold away to some weirdo on the internet. It's just not worth it, guys. It's just not. If there's anything or ever been a time where you've seen some crazy shit being sold, and there was probably some black market kind of stuff, man, I would love to hear what you guys got in the comments section below. Take care, everybody. Much love and appreciation. Peace.
This con man actually managed to con his way out of prison.
Thanks to some bozo forgetting Frank's paperwork, he managed to convince the guards that he was in fact an undercover prison inspector. This meant he got the best food and was always looked after.